Hello? 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 Hello, it's me, the Stoic Man Philosopher Robot Streamer Guy. We'd be here in the year of our Lord streaming Ace Combat 7, an alternate reality Modern Warfare arcade action flight simulator. If you're not familiar with the Ace Combat series, it's based in a fictional universe where we're a pilot, excuse me, of some description, participating in a war that's kicked off for reasons, and sometimes giant super weapons get involved. So, in order for me to effectively immerse you, I need to get into my cockpit. So give me like 1 second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Do not look behind the curtain. Give me 2 seconds, Second Chan. There we go. How immersive is that? Now we will never die, and we shall kill many bad guys. Even though it's like a geopolitical situation where there isn't, it's a lot more complicated than there being good guys and bad guys. You know, it's not that black and white, but we'll figure that out together. Let's get us over to the main thing. Oh, I forgot to close the hatch. Yeah, but the issue is that if I close the hatch of my cockpit, you guys can't hear me anymore. So let's just, one more moment. Please hold. Please hold one more moment. There we go. That's much better. You guys should still be able to hear me okay. If I had flown with the cockpit open, I would have got sucked out. Woo. And that would be bad. Right now, let's go over. We're gonna turn off music as much as we like it. Just because the music in this game is flatly some of the most dopamine-inducing, heart-pumping tracks that I've heard in a long time in video games. It definitely sets the stage and the feel. In ways that I can only pray that you experience for yourself. If at any point you feel like you want to drop out so that you don't spoil the game for yourself, I do not blame you at all. The story is excellent, graphics are excellent, pacing is excellent, music is excellent. Everything about it is just chef's kiss. But for the time that you and I are spending together, we're gonna go shoot down some planes. I did go briefly into Ace Combat. Hello, Ruffles. I did briefly go into the single player in order to test to make sure that OBS and such would not implode. But we're going to be restarting from scratch. It's going to give me a prompt saying all the items that you have attained are going to be kept on restart. I literally have no items, so that does not pertain to me. We're going to be doing hard. So what hard does is that it makes some enemies more damage resistant, and it makes them more aggressive and evasive. If I could, I would play Ace, but I'm gonna shut up now to let the excellent voice acting carry over.
Anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
99% of the voice acting in this is B to B plus quality.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
Yes, my lord.
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
A turn, right? A turn. So she basically made like a drag racer that can go up. God, the music, dude. Brr, brr, brr. Brr, brr. Yeah, there's a ton. If you're a military head that
So,
likes
flew
planes,
straight up.
this game has a ton of planes through a pretty large number of eras, like 1980s through
Blue.
like futuristic, like
I could almost
2050
touch it.
plus type stuff.
Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Erusia, what are you doing? This isn't your airspace. Oh, fuck.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
War never changes.
This is Ocean airspace, guys. Erusia shouldn't be here.
I said settle down.
That's a whole continent to the right.
Instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Erusia as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Erusian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade.
Base is
As
under
of today,
attack.
the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land.
Why are you running?
If the hostiles
Why are you running?
counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke! We're under attack!
Motherfucker!
Overhead!
Oh my god.
Tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured! Scramble! All units! Take off
Many
and eliminate
injured?
unidentified craft
Oh,
attacking
God.
the base! This is not a drill!
Okay, so to give you some very, very rough geographical meat to chew on, we are there's a lot of similar country terms that are being used. So to frame it, imagine a world map. On the left side is Osea. Osea is a nation that we're a part of. On the east half of the world map is Erusia, not Osea. We are Osea. The right side is Usea. On Usea, there is Erusia. Erusia is on the left side of Usea. Erusia is who is attacking us right now for unknown reasons. We are Trigger. We do get some allied planes that are assisting us. They do actually shoot down stuff, but nowhere near as effectively as we do. But they do stuff. They do try. Mission 1, we have access to pretty much nothing, except for some DLC stuff. So I did buy the season pass, because it was cheaper than buying the DLC missions separately. But it also came with a number of futuristic fighters, and I'll show you Ruffles if you're still here. Like shit like this thing. I don't know if this is like an actual design that's prototyped or whatever, but they did go all out in putting like markers down, like there's jet danger intake warnings and shit like that. Pretty fancy. I'll show you the other ones. It is a funny sci-fi plane. That's what the DLC planes are for sure. This is probably the one that looks, at least on paper, like the most contemporary. In Ace Combat, they do be taking a lot of liberties when it comes to plane designs, especially with the more futuristic ones. And all these different eras of plane are all getting on out in the airspace at the same time. This is the plane that we're going to be using. We're not going to be sticking with it very long. Just because we do, as missions progress, earn points that we can then invest into plane upgrades, different types of plane that are good at different functions. All planes could do everything, but there's different categories of plane, like multi-role, that don't excel in any particular area. Attackers, which specialize in like ground support, and then, you know, your air-to-air focused shit. Yeah. You also get special weapons. The only weapon that's available to us right now is the air-to-air missile that can target 4 different planes simultaneously. There's definitely, as you can see, there's a lot of leeway to how much ammo you can carry on your plane. Currently, we have a ammo capacity of 70 regular missiles and 16 of these of these special multi-lock missiles. We don't have any special parts. You can buy parts as the campaign progresses that influence how your plane behaves.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
So we're playing on expert mode, which means that the planes are a little bit more difficult to handle than normal. And hard mode, which is the hardest difficulty available to us.
There's birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks.
Get us out there, man.
Bombers incoming.
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubblegum. And I'm all out of ass.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Look at the birds, they're so pretty.
The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you.
Get me up there, fam.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that?
This is functionally the tutorial mission.
Take off and form up with Mage
I am very comfortable with how to play.
Altitude restriction is
So,
lifted. Good luck.
this is just gonna be a walk in the park.
Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Maybe that's why they were so easy to attack, I don't know. You'd probably know better than I would.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack.
Even if they weren't expecting to be attacked, which is this seems to be like a surprise attack, so I don't know, maybe they just wanted to do one of those like cruise buys that cruise ships like to do, only with an aircraft carrier.
Gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad,
Thanks.
Mage 2.
Don't worry, guys, I got your back.
Search your radar, see if you can locate the enemy.
If they stay in a straight line like that, they're fucked.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts roll up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out.
Silly biscuits. I'm right behind you.
What's your six? Bandit!
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy
It
the
will.
target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Wow! Yeah, boy!
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
You have to, the earlier that you divorce yourself of this being like a normal situation, the better.
Fox 3.
That's it. It's very simple.
Must be funny, North Korea. No, the whole world is North Korea. The whole game is like this.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers
Excuse
back
me.
in base if you can make it in one piece.
I just downed like 50 planes, man.
Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Target is down.
Okay, so the whole game isn't this easy.
Mage, 2 new
They're trying to set up the game in such a way that, you know,
Attention all combat
people who aren't very familiar with the game
verify.
have like a chance of like adapting.
This is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Just gonna sneak behind here. Do a little. I'm gonna need you not to disrupt their formation, please.
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Hesitating for a split second could mean the difference between life and death.
Do it, boy!
Fast.
God, the music song is so good, man. Oh, frick, they're all the way over there. Am I gonna make it? You relax, they're not even to the harbor yet. Y'all are a bunch of babies. I'm gonna take care of the escorts first. I don't need to, but they do give me a little bit of a point bonus, which I do spend on upgrades and other planes and stuff, so I'm gonna want to take care of that. Sir, can you...
On target 6.
Fox 3.
bang bang.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
I've got one right behind me.
Oh, he got it. That was mine. You frickin'... You dick.
Targeting gun range. Missile did not connect.
Alright, now I can take care of these other guys. This guy, so on hard mode, it's going to be important to do a little bit of point farming. So any opportunity that I have to do so,
Focus. You got this.
I will probably take. I mean, that should be it, if I remember correctly.
Job well done. All bombers are down.
Thanks, man.
Radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2.
Slow
Slow down. It's just one sortie.
Yeah, let's...
Be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, yeah?
Let's not get too full of ourselves.
I'll side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
No.
What's the deal with all the drones?
I don't know. Is that like a opening for like a Seinfeld joke?
A report for debriefing.
Seinfeld? Seinfeld? Oh my god.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Betrayal.
Yes. I mean, I'm not a citizen of Erusia. That is the princess of the country that is allegedly attacking us.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk.
Oh no!
We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia.
Uh-huh.
International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Usian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe.
Well, that sucks.
Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here.
I mean, all I did was
Thanks.
destroy like a million planes that were flying in a straight line, but you know, I do what I can. Alright, so they gave us the option to look at the aircraft upgrade tree and to equip
As
parts.
of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news.
Oh my god, what?
The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
One day from retirement. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Don't worry,
The world was screwed.
I'll help unpack
20
this
years ago, the
a
Earth
little
got
bit.
slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit.
There's a lot going on.
Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world.
Yeah, boy.
They
That's
even
my
tried
country.
saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the
You see
same
some modern
reach, but they
parallels.
could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
That's why she got shot down. Because you violated military airspace in the 0.1 seconds that we started the war, or that the war was started.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too.
I'm not normally into like spaghetti western type music, but this definitely does something for me at least.
I was thousands of kilometers from
It's
Erusia
really well
on the
conducted.
opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine.
The
This is
fences
my
were topped
normal
with laser
resting
wire,
stoic
the
face.
tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt.
Thank you
The
for
whole
looking out
place
for me,
was just
Destroyer.
one big fat lie.
____5.
The only reason I was
You've
here
always
was
got my
because they
back.
knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They
By
found
limping.
out and set the dogs on me.
No, not Dog Chan. Limpers? Limper me timbers? Okay, so I'm gonna wait to see if there's more exposition, but there is gonna be more exposition. Please hold. They give you a lot of information right off.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia.
Castle Doctrine.
The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element.
Easy.
First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Just send me out there, Captain. I got it. It was just another Monday for me.
Jacked up and good to go. Reporting for duty. Give me something to shoot.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to explain quickly all the like the 5 to 10 minutes of exposition that you just experienced. Erusia has attacked Osea using primarily unmanned drones. They have said that the space elevator that was constructed south of Erusia, which is our attacker, has violated their sovereignty in some way. This space elevator was constructed in order to help with rebuilding and energy efforts after a giant meteor fell, broke apart, and absolutely fucked Erusia to the point that it had a governmental upheaval and reformed the kingdom that it is today. That's it. That's the spiel. We'll find out more about the prisoner lady soon. The one that tried to escape by, I guess, limping gingerly away into the darkness. We're gonna take our first look at the aircraft tree. There's a lot of breakdown here. It's essentially saying that this tree shows you the different paths that you can take towards unlocking certain types of aircraft. Purple aircraft are multi-role, which means that they don't excel in any particular way. Blue craft are primarily air-to-air. Red craft are primarily air-to-ground. It's going to behoove me to pay attention to what the mission seems to be asking me to do, and then pick a aircraft that seems to gel with that premise. But in typical Ace Combat fashion, missions are very, very rarely what they appear to be right off. So, yeah, I can't afford anything right now. I have like just shy of 64,000 points. Along the path, there are different unlockable components that we can add to our planes in order to affect how they behave. Each plane has certain special weapons that it can equip. You can only equip one special weapon at a time. And the tree just keeps on going until you get into like the more futuristic designs. But we're just gonna stick with the F-16 for now. Even though I have access to like 2060 plus designs from the DLC, I'm not gonna use them until probably like way later when there's different like variations that are equally as strong. So we have no changes that we can make, nothing that we can really buy. We're just going to stick with the bog standard F-16 with the multi-lock air-to-air missiles. It'll be fine.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
A10 is good in the long day mission, but it very quickly loses relevance everywhere else, and it also leads to a dead end.
But there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the
As in, like, it doesn't, the path doesn't progress anywhere else. So it's like you're dumping 120 dollary dues.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Page 2, target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Destroy our vehicle out of there! Damn interceptors.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Locked.
Oh, come on, really?
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Yeah, boy.
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Page 2, target destroyed.
So the only reason I'm going out of my way to destroy all of these little targets
Enemy interceptors inbound.
is because they give me points that I can then spend on different aircraft and upgrades.
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. These are too far from Allied territory.
Box 2.
Anti-air guns down.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
I don't think so, bud.
Vision in the clouds.
Target lock. Firing. Page 2, they have a lock on you.
I'm on his radar.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Oh man, I hope that I get out of this combat situation just to get back to my wife and kids. I can tell you lost the lock there. That bothers me.
Enemy on your ass.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Reading over clear ground.
Give me up. Give me up. Give me up. That piece.
Enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Good.
Box 2.
We have plenty of time for the objectives. I need to farm. Don't mind me.
One eyes up in there.
Blaze, you managed to take down the enemy without damaging it.
That, and if I kill these, I won't have to worry about them later. Goodbye, friend.
Alright, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
Page 2, Fox 3. Page 2, target destroyed.
This will be easy to clean up. They don't have any air support left, so I don't have to worry about it.
Locked on target.
Clear the enemy aircraft away from the base.
just like that. Fuck off, really? Hi ZT Freak. Welcome to the channel. 1,000 blessings upon your house. I hope that you are having a wonderful Saturday. I am. I miss this game so much. I played it when it first came out. I beat it, but it's been, what, like 3-4 years, an eternity, basically? So, it's virtually fresh to me again.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Page 2, walking.
I'm gonna save the rest of my anti-air missiles just in case. Because I doubt that this is all that I need to worry about. What the fuck was that? Gravy Christmas. I played Ace Combat most of my life since they first came out on the PlayStation. I know that Ace Combat 8 is in development, and I am so ready, almost as ready for Ace Combat 8 as I am for Armored Core, the new one.
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
Oh god.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by
the way they separate like that is so creepy and interesting.
Spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
Nope, I'm just gonna wait for you to chill out.
All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits.
It's a little bit difficult to control in the clouds. That's gonna be it, isn't it? No? No? Really? Wow.
The war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Goodbye. Maybe? No, these things are really evasive, which is unfortunate.
You're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are you?
3 enemies to go.
Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Go. Wow. These things are actually behaving for me.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
The streamer isn't on hard mode, he's on Weenie Hut Junior mode. Oh, chill, chill, chill.
Stay sharp while you're in the cloud.
Fuck off with your flares, man.
Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
The clouds are extremely immersive. And I do love how they affect missiles and visibility and lock-on and everything like that, and icing. Like icing of the planes, not like a cake. And I didn't need to launch those. Those wouldn't have done anything.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
It didn't connect.
You're low on missiles.
Yeah, I know, dude. God,
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Please, please, Missile Chan. Missile Chan, go, yeah, we're
Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
proceeding.
Skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
The music getting muffled is a really good touch too.
Couldn't have done any better.
The music being excellent.
Everything
Everything about this is handled well. So here's the spiel. I'm a Twitch affiliate, which means that Twitch forces ads upon me. I have no choice. An ad break is starting in 2 minutes 30 seconds, and we'll go on for about 90 seconds. Just bear with me. Once we're at a point where exposition stops, or it seems like a natural place, I'm going to run the ads ahead of time so that we have at least an hour of consumable content.
Superiority by destroying their radar.
Yeah, I know.
The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Okay, I'm gonna run ads now. Bear with me. Once it's all over, I will see you then. All right, running. Look at this. Wow, I do like to do lots of loops, don't I? Look at that. Like a pretty ballerina. You might have ad block on. I don't know how that actually stops Twitch from running ads. Because I'm not a Cody person, so I don't know how ad block can stop something that is triggered by Twitch itself. If I had ads are antithetical to a small streamer growing, right? Nobody likes ads. I don't like running ads. I don't think that there's any streamers out there that legitimately can say that they like to run ads. Maybe like a very rare minority, and if only then because the ads do technically support the streamer. Like, the streamer receives a very small cut of ads that are run, but they're just annoying. Like, if I had my way, I would wait until I had a arguably sizable audience to then be like, okay guys, my Stoic community, Stoic nation, whatever the fuck, it is, in order for me to take off as this being my profession, I need to have revenue in order to sustain myself while I make the transition from a conventional job to doing this long term. And I need to run ads in order to get me there. But no, Twitch is just like, oh, you qualified for affiliate? That means that you can, ask people to sub to you in order to avoid ads. I'm like, no, but can I just I didn't have to run ads before, Mr. Bezos, so why do I have to run them now? I'm on Twitch or Android. Interesting, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of ad block built into it. I think most people have gotten through the ads by now, so I'm gonna continue. Hey, baby. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna get S ranks, just because S ranks require you to achieve a certain point limit within a certain amount of time. I am content with A's. A's are good. A's for Ace Combat. If you do like what you've seen so far and you want to see more of it, I'm planning on playing Ace Combat all the way to completion because I love it so much. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Sometimes Saturdays is more of a wildcard day, so I have to see what the circumstances are. But you can press the purple follow button, and not only does it give me a little shot of dopamine, but also lets you know when I'm live, which is always fun. Next mission, me.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Erusia, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard.
I know that some aces need to be triggered in specific ways. If I cause aces to appear organically, I'm gonna try to kill them. But I know that some, during long day, need you to fly through a tunnel in order to make them appear. If I happen to be in a position to fly through said tunnel or trigger other aces that way, then I'll take the opportunity, but I'm not gonna go for a completionist run or anything like that.
The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission.
Once I beat the game,
the first objective
then we can have a meeting during our normal semi-annual congress of chatters and streamers and discuss intentions to go for a completionist run, and then we will do our normal congressional vote.
Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying.
And then in 6 to 8 months,
they're using a new
we'll have a result.
The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone.
You know how it goes. You've been to thousands of those meetings.
The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us.
So Ruffles, I will let you see for yourself, but the Arsenal Bird that they just talked about is an element of what makes Ace Combat so fucking crazy, and not just because you have 8 to 9 to 10 generations of planes all intermingling at once. Take down the bandits. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, we can afford a plane now. My first instinct is to go for the Mirage, if only because it allows me to access this special weapon upgrade, which allows me to slightly increase the number of special missiles or whatever the special weapon is that I carry with me. So I'm gonna do that. It's also a marginal upgrade in pretty much every way to what we have. I don't know what that thing, that hose is on the top right of the plane, which is probably a very triggering statement. I'm assuming it's for refueling. But whatever it is, it triggers my fight or flight response. Or maybe like the plane like shakes it around to attract like planes of the opposite sex. You know, kind of like, and then they touch the nozzles together, like in the Avatar movie, the one with the blue people aliens in it. And then they go, oh, I want to buy. I'm gonna buy my anti-air special weapon that I love so much. It's gonna be useful during this mission. I very vividly remember most missions up until after the long day, which it will be mostly me trying to remember stuff that might happen. So it's like a pseudo blind play after that. We'll see. I do wish that there was a way to hide planes, because like as planes get irrelevant, I don't want to get confused by like cycling through them. But we don't have many choices for now, so that's going to be hard for me to confuse. I'm going to select my part. It's basically telling me how parts work, telling me that I have certain limitations. I'm going to increase my acceleration a little bit, and my special load limit, which gives me about 8 more missiles. And we are going to go.
Squadron aircraft preparations complete.
Yes, me lord.
Proceeding.
All right.
Maintain your current position.
And they have these fun little sections.
Maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
I don't know if you get any point bonus. I don't remember from doing these successfully. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fill me up, dude.
Rar, X3, what's this? A worm?
Oh, fine. I guess you are my little pod champ.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces.
The music of this one is super good.
You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action.
So I'm gonna be quiet,
all bandits in the current airspace.
more so than normal, so you can hear it.
But that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Heavy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Mage 2, Box 2.
sure that what inevitably happens during these games is that I find one that I kind of latch onto, and then I probably end up writing it way longer than I probably should. We actually didn't use much ammo there. That surprised me. I thought I would look down and see, like, come back from my war trance and see that we're down to like 60 missiles.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
Here it comes.
Emotional damage.
Here comes my child. Oh fuck. They're so cool. So, Ruffles, to apprise you, this is a aircraft carrier in the air. That is so big that it literally cannot land ever. It has to be resupplied and repaired.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Remotely by shooting supply ships through a mass driver. Guys.
Arsenal bird.
Fucking
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
And it's also a drone. It is a big baby.
You better make it.
This is gonna be a lot more tenable
Skeleton 2.
once we clear some of the chaff.
Status. Verifying the situation.
Great work.
I don't need to fire 2 missiles for these. Oh fuck. Missile. Missile. I mean, in addition to launching up to 80 drones simultaneously to deal with threats, oh god, they can go slower than me. Please.
Skeleton 3 is lost.
There we go.
Where's their report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Starkeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Caution. All aircraft, stay alert. Get out of there.
Breaking!
I'm just farming. This is a farming simulator.
Skeleton 2 lost. Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Oh, I thought I had more time.
Save your chatter for the debriefing.
Gonna have more time?
Give our allies some time.
Oh, no, I did. Okay, that's fine. This is a story thing that's supposed to happen.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission.
It's supposed to be... So what happened is that it activated a defense weapon that annihilates everything within a radius around it, missiles, fighters, whatever. Please, Drone Chan, let me.
Missile away. Lockdown abandoned. Dodged it. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron.
It's like a Dark Souls boss that you encounter at the start but can't beat yet, exactly. It also, incidentally, has very interesting, this isn't the right word, but we're gonna use it because, like, I'm dedicating half of my brain power to fighting here. Parallels, that's the word that I was looking for. With primal armor from Armor Core. In that it's like a triggerable self-defense mechanism.
Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
That generates like a force field that just fucking yeets everything that is in range of it.
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
Oh, fuck off. That was easy.
Status report.
That was an easy grab.
Just talk to me.
The clouds.
I'm against an SU-30. Twin tips. I can't
Oh my god.
Imagine you move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Oh, I will. Flying is in my blood.
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire?
As you can see, the NPCs the allies do help. They just shot down that UAV.
Targeting gun range.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Get your asses out.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
I do not plan to. I promise.
Don't think, focus.
Missile did not connect.
Yeah, no, I know that. Thanks. Very observant.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help them? Missed. This is getting a little tight. This one.
A few seconds could mean life or
That one's good. That was clean.
I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Alright, then we just have to clean up these guys, and I think that we're done.
As many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. We can eat.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Column 2.
God, the music's so fucking good, man.
Skykeeper, where's the one that got thrown?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. I'm sorry.
Just die. Back.
Got one in my sights.
Wind Chan, please.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble. Compromise formation in the clouds.
Please die, I beg you. Oh my god, thank you.
Target's down.
Fucker.
Mage 2, what are you doing?
Good game
Send those
easy.
UAVs.
I'm trying. I'm the only one that's doing stuff right now, except for that one guy.
Not on my watch.
Stop yelling at me.
This one.
broken by the clouds.
Please, please, please. Yeah!
All
Oh
UAVs have
boy.
been splashed.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
A hunter must hunt.
About what?
Clean, 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 clean.
Retreat.
Clean, 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 clean.
That was the right decision at the time. No.
Oh yeah, no, that lady is super dead.
Her out of my reach to begin with. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
It is very daunting.
Page 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
I'm gonna have to pay attention to see if doing these like intermediate sequences gives me any points. I do like doing them, but you know,
Page 2, lower speed.
I don't know. Unless people like them, I might skip them.
Page 2, bank right. 1500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it.
I knew you'd be back. Stand by.
Oh, see ya. Oh, see ya.
Next sortie.
Oh, see ya.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
That was a spicy one. That made my hands sweat a little bit. It's all spicy.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us.
Yeah, but we're like the America allegories.
Our own
That's like
forces also suffered heavy
like the
losses.
everyday.
If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home.
Man, look at that little green arrow go.
We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Look at him whizzing around, having the time of his life. Hey, rank, that's how we do it.
Slow down, I'm gonna spurt. Sorry.
Oh. So even though it tells me that I get skins, I don't think that I can actually use them until I beat the game. Which sucks, if that's the case.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
True.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This
Said
place
penal
is a
amount.
shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, That would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways.
That's my crew.
The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come.
That's how come.
Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every
Yeah, but
single
go
time,
where?
these damn dogs would drag me right
Where
back.
would you go?
When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down."
Man, that toilet paper is like gold, dude. What are you doing?
No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off.
Like, dude,
You can count on that.
if you throw the toilet paper outside your cell, do you really think that the guards are gonna be like, oh, hey, you dropped this, bud. That's okay. Here you go.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network.
I sure hope so.
Difficult to overcome.
I mean, no, that's bad.
However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected.
Get in, get out, clean.
Send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar.
Raj.
If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
I see.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous.
I mean, I kind of got a thing that day. Can I? Is there no, I can't opt out. All right. Mission: kill everyone. Okay. Oh, thank you for following, ZT Freak. I appreciate that. Here, let's see what we have in terms of new shit that we can buy. I don't think that we're gonna be able to afford anything terribly complex. The F-14 is slightly worse, question mark, than what we currently have. It do be having some weird stuff, like the multi-target air-to-air missiles and the long-range air-to-air missile. Although I'm probably not going to use a long-range anti-air missile. So instead of me trying to figure out planes that are better than me, I want to look at parts. I want to collect parts to try to bolster specifically my missile speed and damage. Missile power. I mean, icing is okay. Anti-icing. So it seems like the middle of the top part of the tree is where I'm going to want to go to improve my missiles. So we'll head in that direction. So we are going to pick up the F-14. I do like its appearance a little bit more superficially than the Mirage that we're using. I mean, both of them are going to handle almost identically, probably. But give me that mobility. What is QAAM? Let us see. Air missiles, wide lock-on, homing capabilities. Okay, so they're just like better missiles, better standard missiles. Do we have enough? Yeah, I do have enough to grab both. Or don't I? Am I shy of like 600? Back. Let's see how these roughly compare. They're about the same. The Mirage is slightly better in mobility and stability, but that doesn't really bother me all that much. Just for fun, let's unlock the lock the eight missile guy. 8 missileman. It sounds fun, if nothing else, and it might incidentally kill a bunch of shit. It will also probably feel very cool to, you know, just fucking send it. Send 8 missiles along. This seems good. We've already caught up some of our mobility from that part that we equipped. This will be fine.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
We even have a buddy. How exciting is that? I don't know who they are. Maybe it'll be like Project Wingman where they'll talk to me.
Operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
Clouds. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
I was planning on stopping, paying attention immediately to what I was doing. The wind do be sending me a little bit.
Situation order. Nothing sighted.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
I so bet that you are.
Making good progress, Trigger. Currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, we got a bunch of people pulling for you.
That was a little bit delayed.
Long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended a war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Give me a hand, Trigger.
Oh, that was close.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
What do you mean?
Radio silence is now lifted.
That's what you mean.
Auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. H2, target destroyed. Locked. Target is down. H2, missile launch. H2, target down. You're being locked onto.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. Don't run your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Oh god, dude.
Half of the anti-air guns down. Half of the SAM sites are down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
And there it is.
Rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down.
Just like that. Good game, easy.
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Running reporting site. Almost there.
Multiple bandits over Silatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Oh god, the music is so good, dude.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president location now. Run for the container! He's in the air, they know.
Fox 2.
Really? I didn't get that?
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Mage 2, vehicle destroyed.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Go to, hang in there.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Hostile eliminated. Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? UAV down.
You inspire me, Trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
They got the chopper heading to the area too! That was thermobaric!
Oh, frick.
Shit! Rocket!
Mr. President. fast.
Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Thankfully.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Oh yeah, all mine.
We found an Erusian transfer craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do.
We're swarming.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Looks like that upgrade for our missiles paid off for sure. Thank God. Let's look at this container box. We should be able to take care of the last drone, but not have to worry about that anymore. Thank frick.
Missile inbound.
Yeah, missile. All right. Now we go after drone Chan.
In gun range.
Good, clean.
Splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
The music is so good.
That's fucking teamwork.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
No problem.
5 minutes remaining.
I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar.
for the last 10 minutes.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs.
Oh, I will.
Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Don't you worry about a G thing, buddy.
A lot about those a-holes. Going to.
We're just gonna swoop around them.
Always
We're not going to aggro them
Forming up.
until we can help it. We're gonna swoop behind, and then we're gonna launch about 800 million missiles. We have not triggered any of them.
Mage 2, walking.
Roger. Sending UAVs to the transport. Orders are to fire warning. Yes, sir. He's an old guy. UAV charge.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice.
We got some there. Not as many as I would have liked, but we did get some. That should be clean. It was. Look at me go. Fucker. Agile, man.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency. Leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed. Gargoyle, it's time.
I don't want to use 8 missiles on one guy.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
One hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevators will break up the crash.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond.
Oh
Mage
no,
Squadron,
Mr.
assess the
President.
situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Just sit up this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. course.
Of course. What are you, stupid?
Locked. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the current. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute
Okay,
remaining.
I'm gonna.
Fox 3.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Mage 2, missile away.
Oh boy. What happened? Rest in pepperonis,
Oh
friend.
my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Is it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Aw, jeez, Rick. That is no good.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
All I did was blow up the former president in Minecraft.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived.
I'll be like
Trigger,
a
you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Why? I didn't do nothing, man. Hey, rank? Very exciting. We're gonna let this go through the exposition, and then I really have to go to the bathroom, and then we'll pick it up.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
That's me.
My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling. The president of Erusia during the last war, remember?
You're talking about me.
He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him.
That's still a little excessive.
This place, it's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
It sure do. I feel you there. Briefing? Brief me?
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info.
So we just been sent to an aircraft prison?
Guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains.
Oh, they're so good this time of year.
Was flat out rejected. Nope. You'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Incoming! Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Solitary. Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Yeah, sure, that sounds good to me. Alright, I'm gonna pause it. I'm also gonna run ads so that we have the longest stretch that we can possibly get without being interrupted. And by we, I mean you and me putting myself in your shoes. So, I will be right back. 90 seconds. I will see you then. returned. Music off. Music is off. Checking voice. Hello? Hello? Oh yeah, it's still good. I appear to be dead. Please hold. Don't pay any attention. I do appear to be dead. Let me go behind the scenes. And fix myself. Just doing some light mechanics. It does not like it when I disengage my subroutines. There we go, that's much better. Alright, let's continue. Deceive and disrupt the enemy in the air above the base. You have obtained a new aircraft. Sounds good to me. I don't think we're gonna be buying anything else. Except the standard missile improvement. I'm glad that I remembered. We're also going to want to eventually go for missile homing and missile payload. Why would I ever want reduced damage from surface collisions? Who do you think I am? Who do you think you're talking to? It might be worth it at some point to diversify a little bit. Lower deceleration could be good. Missile flight speed is almost as good as quick homing, or improved homing. But I think we're gonna hold on to our money for now. Maybe. Maybe. I do like the look of the MiG. High-power in-air missiles, highly damaging. They have 4 homing and reload capabilities. I don't think I'm gonna be using those. Long-range air-to-surface missiles made for clustered ground targets. Interesting. I might actually... The lower special missile reload time could be good, actually. Maybe I grab these, if only to have more parts to equip. Yeah. My instinct is telling me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. I always listen to my Ace Combat instincts whenever possible. Roll stability is good. Give me that juicy special weapon reload, please. And the machine gun upgrade is kind of a meme, but I do sometimes use it. And who knows, maybe if I do like a side-by-side comparison, they're about the same. What is the mission? Yeah. Oh, it's all air shit. I remember. So I will be wanting to grab. Well, we'll fly the MiG just to be different. I do want to grab the. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do want to stick with the F-14 8 air missiles. Yeah, I will. I'll stick with that. I only unlocked the MiG in order to unlock the special parts. Wow. Oh, these are the DLC ones. That's right. I think this is one of the planes that I unlocked. No, this is like a meme plane that I unlocked. That's right. The MiG-29 is what I just grabbed. And it does seem to be marginally better than what I have. I mean, marginally better, but no, that's because I was looking at the wrong plane. We'll just stick with this one. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Stop telling me it's not fine. Chad, you need to fucking calm down. I'm the consummate professional. I know what I'm doing. You're always badgering me constantly in chat. Do this, do that, streamer. Bang your cymbals, monkey.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Oh, I'm gonna bang my missiles. Bang my missiles? Symbols. That's a Freudian slip. Pay me no mind.
Orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your
This mission is interesting,
in front of the runway.
and that we do not... I mean, you'll see for yourself. I'm not gonna spoil it. In case you're unfamiliar with this game, I do recommend playing it. Absolutely.
This is the control
If this is your thing, stop watching and go play it immediately.
Go to hell.
It's typically $60 off of sale, but you can find legally obtained keys online for as cheap as $8. It's worth playing any way that you can. It used to be on Game Pass, but they took it off for whatever reason.
Consider it your prisoner number.
I couldn't tell you why.
Commencing deception and interception.
Just didn't want to keep paying money to keep it on the service. I don't know.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once it gets
Uppies? Uppies?
Spare 8 when you land your ass is grass.
Spare 15, take off confirmed. Altitude restriction.
Weapon is disabled.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn.
We'll just go up.
You're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer.
Maneuverability of this is very good.
Missiles right between old
It helps that we equipped about 1,000 parts to it that improve our maneuverability overall.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
I just want to get out of the way of missile homing
Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance.
so that I can wait until I am permitted to slaughter these fools.
You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
I like the way this plane looks. A lot.
When you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. One more thing.
Missile.
Aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
I desire capabilities. So we're a prisoner. As the briefing stated, we are not permitted to use weapons. Our whole deal is because we can't be trusted with them. Our whole deal is avoiding avoiding missiles, making it appear that the base is capable of defending itself, so it acts as a target dummy for the Erusians. But you know how it goes. Wartime do be hell of a drug.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it!
Oh boy, look at that!
Star Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs.
I meant to do that. Man, what a waste of time. I was like... Alright, so let's... I did that on purpose, just to show you that you should...
Everything carrying bombs.
You should not text and drive.
To engage. Show no mercy.
The equivalent of what happened.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill?
They allow us... They kind of moved up the timetable of the mission a little bit, and that we can actually launch our shit now.
All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line, too? I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count.
Easy.
We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that before we get dressed up real pretty. Head to the next target. Radar pinged.
Gonna allow the wind to decelerate us a little bit.
Righto, a bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. More scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches.
Just to finish him off the missile, I don't need to be fancy. we wanna collect as many of these kills as we can for points. That should be clean. That should do it. Yeah. Splash.
Sorry, I got lucky.
A hit. It didn't kill. That should kill. It's already damaged. There we go. Oh my god, they're so durable! Homing. Die. Alright, I need to kill some of these.
Focus on destroying the target.
Good.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Nuh-uh.
Enemy sticking in my rear. I'm hit. This is decent at what his face. Go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Enemy has a lock.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer.
That was fine. You stole it. You dick. Alright, I got it back.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got
No
money
promises.
riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Easy.
We've never had so many casualties.
That should do it. These are pretty strong missiles. Yeah, they are.
Again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Head on. Lancing.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Are you... Look up. Madam Kinsey, comes maintaining silence for everyone.
Oh my god, it's my element. I was always meant to be a pilot.
Nice ride. It's been serving pretty good. Can't believe this is Mr. Adler. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because
Gonna
she's
get
a
behind.
scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
That one plane is breaking off to intercept. That's okay.
I got most of them.
He's allowed to pretend like he's gonna do something.
Tough luck, tabloid. Spare 15. Don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
Fuck. Oh, I took no
Spare
damage.
15. What the hell are you doing? Attack. I missed. 2 targets remaining. Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now, the paper mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. I guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
God, this one that's on my butt is so persistent. Clear chin. Definitely took damage on that one. That sucks. Got him though. That should do it. Hit.
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
And just like that,
All targets confirmed eliminated.
we're clear. I wish I didn't take a hit.
Still alive, Harling's murderer?
I could have flared. I just assumed that I would have been able to dodge it. Unfortunate, but that's just how it goes.
RTB.
Is that it? Okay, apparently it is.
Must have the devil in his corner.
It's easier than I remember.
Square 7. What happens if the one you've
Let's go.
ending?
Then you win. So what?
Oh,
You're not
dude,
done?
4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
Just checking.
Level 18.
It's a pretty good plane. I like it.
Square 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway.
Acknowledge command. I'm coming in.
You have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm.
Why am I... No, get me over here.
Too fast. Lower your
Slow me down.
Bank
Creepy.
left.
Creepy. Creeps.
Lower your nose. You're too high.
I know. I got it, man. Don't worry.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Nice. Skirt!
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Stop. I forgot to stop. Something probably helps. I guess I was just gonna coast.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Not my problem.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Until I accidentally killed, allegedly, the fictional president, I was like an ace pilot, right? They allowed me the honor
Spare 15, take off.
of completing a mission, and they're like, you're gonna be the point element. You're gonna be single-handedly responsible for securing the...
Did I say you could
I
take
guess
down the
it's
enemy?
possible that these people
Throw anyone who
haven't heard of
disobeys
my
into
exploits.
solitary.
Which is understandable, I guess. You know? They're prisoners, right? They only get like one phone call a month or whatever when their airport prison isn't getting bombed to shit. I did not see what we scored. And that was a mistake.
granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly.
I don't know if there's a way for me to check back and see.
Sort of quiet elegance.
I'm gonna be quiet while the excellent voice acting
From time
continues.
to time, I'd catch myself looking at him, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my
Sir, this isn't
generation
Arby's.
can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
You're gonna order something?
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though.
I should hope not.
Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dimitru Margarita Cornelia Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was
Bill
young,
for short.
he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime.
The amount of world building that goes into Ace Combat games is nuts. I appreciate that about it so much.
Mihai's granddaughter visited.
I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy.
Man, what a good doggy.
This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches.
She do got them anime eyes. That definitely helps.
They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic.
No, your key is way off.
I felt about all of this.
I know nothing about music, so I'm just gonna stop that.
Biological data, after all.
Just gonna stop making that joke there.
I wish I could figure him out.
It's not worth it.
Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden.
My innumerable fans that are also music aficionados may become upset if I pretend to know anything about music at all. I wouldn't blame them either.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there.
Can we pick up snacks first?
We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can.
Okay.
That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it.
Okay, so no snacks
if you run out
then?
of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Well, I'm gonna do more than that, bud. So, Long Day is an infamous mission in Ace Combat 7 where you are fighting against time to kill as many targets as you can, as efficiently as you can. The normal point limit is 17,000 points worth of stuff. Hard increases that point cap to 20,000. So I have to be killing something pretty much all the time in order to clear this properly. Which I think our chances are actually pretty good that we'll be able to do that. This would be a case where I would be benefited by purchasing something that either has a special weapon that is ground focused or a ground focused plane in and of itself, but the only one that is in our price range is the A10, but I don't want to purchase that because I do remember it becoming irrelevant sooner than later, and I can't afford the special weapon that I would prefer it to have, which is a multi-target air-to-ground missile. So I'm going to have to find some kind of alternative out of what we have. Rocket launcher is kind of sus. I don't really want to fuck with that. Kind of penetration bombs are good, but they're only really for like single targets. This one says that it is good for clustered ground targets. And this would give me an excuse to play with the new plane. Because we were using the F-14 last mission. So given that is the best option out of what we have, we're going to roll with it and just hope that, as its name implies, it's going to be useful to us. I'm just doing a courtesy glance around, see if there's anything else that stands out. Do we want to grab these other upgrades? Can we even afford them? Yeah. Do I want this? No, I think it would be better if we save our money. Can I get them in order of being obtained? It's the M29, right? Because we've upgraded this one so much. With parts, at least. M29 is what we just grabbed. And it does have the long-range anti-ground missiles. Look at that. At least it looks pretty menacing. And just equip literally everything, please, if you would. Thank you very much. And I guess send it.
Preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
I hope it's a large explosion. We're definitely gonna need to make use of things that will allow us to kill as quickly as possible, mustard targets or otherwise. Thankfully, the part does give us, seems, 6 more special weapons
Sharp as a
or
tack, don't you
missiles.
spare aid. Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly
We'll
and get
test
target.
this.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Whole squadron. Taking anti-air interceptors. Fire! Affirmative. Launching as we can.
Transport truck spotted. They're not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Kind of specialty of mine.
We're gonna want to try and take out as many aircraft as we can before they take off.
Fire set off a chain reaction. At least some of us are spreading.
Three locations, some of air powers, and their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of theirs. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
If we take a little bit of ship damage, that's okay.
Regular aircraft
That's just how it's gonna go.
any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
No, I didn't think that was gonna connect.
I'm out. Return to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. Regulars like us are allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around. Spare 15 locked.
Missile in the air! Evade!
In gun range. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
Oh my god, dude.
You're giving me another shot? Less of a lab than today.
This should do it, right?
This is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than this.
We're taking out most of their air power,
You're acting like some big shit.
which is going to make the difference.
Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that full bit?
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Smash one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Okay, it does
Rhino.
seem to matter a lot.
Spare 15, Magnum.
That's pretty good. That bothers me at that miss. Why'd that miss?
Beat on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. A gun down.
That's a pretty good AoE. I'm content with that.
Trigger's taking out one of the enemy guns. Break! Spare 15, enemy's got a lock. Evading! Spare 15, locked on. Missile hit.
Holy fuck.
Drop the bombs on the passive. Just an air raid. Target destroyed. Spare 15, missile away.
Holy Jesus.
Missile fire to you, High Roller.
might work. It's only been like 5 minutes and we have 10,000 points, playing on 11,000. Where is this, Sam?
By kissing the ground like an idiot.
Alright, we need to take care of this aircraft, so it's starting to piss me off.
Spare 15 locked.
Clean.
They're after me. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Oh boy, that was close. If we actually hit them, we would have blown up. Looks like they're stalling too.
Lock time. Enemy in gun range.
Looks like he didn't have enough time to engage the missile I fired.
The base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Erusia has one.
The music, dude, it sets you in the mood like right away.
Can they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, man, dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. I'm gonna get to this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people like their password on
Missile!
getting access. Almost out of special weaponry. Trigger eliminated target. Fox 2.
Missile! 7 minutes, that should be plenty of time.
Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. Locked on target.
That should do it, right? Yeah.
One down.
You pretty much destroyed everything that was destroyable with that base. We'll clean up this little pocket with our special missile. We have plenty of time. That should take care of everything. Or most everything.
Target destroyed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Truck. I know that you're 1 day from retirement. Oh, it's an AOE con. Fuck them.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
We'll aim for the middle of the APCs. Wow! Look at all the points! Alright, and then the west base, and then if I can, without killing myself, I'm going to try to go through the western tunnel to trigger the ace.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead.
Although I don't really have much in the way of ammo anymore. I could go back.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area. Trigger destroyed
To the border.
while everyone else was sleeping.
But I'm going to want to... I'm going to want to get more missiles probably, if that's the case.
Approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about the drones. Yes, of course. I'm probably going to have to go to the border. I wasn't expecting that I would need to.
Drones.
But, you know, take out as many as we can.
Calm down.
We're pretty much within the point threshold anyway.
Original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Look at that. 360 no scope.
Know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
That should take care of it. No? You're sick.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Expect this to be a straightforward.
That should do it, right? Yeah. We'll have enough time to go to the border and back. I would prefer not to, but, you know, a lot of us prefer things in life that we cannot have. That's just how it goes.
This is Spare 7. Shit. Someone get this enemy off my tail. I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Take it off.
God damn it, I'm hit. I'm still at the table. I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Ooh. That was actually really close. Ah.
Tie roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Alright, we cleared the threshold.
Another man down. There's no point.
We'll actually go to the border. By the time that we get back, it's only going to be like 2 minutes left. But I don't... If we do go after the ace, we're not going to have enough time to kill it.
Shut up.
And not enough time, I mean, like, not enough missiles in general to kill it. Which is unfortunate, but, you know,
Wants to die, let him.
this is how it goes.
Poor decision on your part. I've still got time.
And the only thing I don't know is, do I need to physically land at this base, or do I just need to cross the border? Never had to land before, because normally you do this, especially with the A-10.
Managed to hit the base.
In gun range.
No. Maybe someone in chat that's more familiar would tell me. Maybe I just need to make sweet, sweet love to the base.
Shit, looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins.
I'm pretty sure that I have the highest score.
Approaching return line.
And then what?
3 minutes remaining.
And then what? Okay.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make
And
your
then
landing check.
the operation is put momentarily on pause. Oh, I do have to land.
Too fast.
Okay.
Lower your airspeed.
Shut. I know how to do my job, man. Did you see me out there?
Left.
I killed like 80,000 people who will never see their friends and family again. Well, no, half of them are drugs, so half of them won't see their friends and family again. But you know, that's just how the Ace Combat cookie crumbles.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Skirt, 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 skirt. Oh, they did not put the whole operation on pause. Select. Oh, I can change it out. That's interesting. I would not want to change it though.
Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear.
I'm hurrying. Stop yelling at me. Okay. A piece? Now what? Now what? I just go home? Okay. I went home and I never looked back because they were mean to me. Okay, so we picked up right where we left off in terms of, it seems like the whole fucking Erusian Air Force is en route to me specifically. What's that little blue plane doing? Where are you going, guy? Let them fight. Our battle will be legendary. Missile. Missile! 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 Missile!
Spare 15 got another.
Missile!
There's a jet fired. Missile evading.
I don't think so, bud.
2 minutes remaining. Nice job, Trigger.
Wow, I did not expect to get that.
I've shut down 6. Bullshit. We're still on 2. Hey, are you sure your radar's working right? Bandit right behind you.
Missile. Missile.
15 locked. Behind. Warning, missile in the air.
Missile. Missile.
Missile evaded.
I know! I know. I've been doing this fighter pilot thing for a long time.
Spare 15 launching missile. 1 minute. 7 down. That's more than an ace.
Yeah, I know.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Goodbye, friend. Look at this. Look at this dude.
You've got one on your tail. Spare 15 is cleaning out 10 crafts down. Can't get close enough to try.
Alright, well, we definitely cleared it, so this is just... That's just for fun. There is not enough time to get these. Which is okay. I wasn't... Like I had said to, my dear friend, ZT Freak, there wasn't going to be enough time. Easy as that, baby.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Wow, congratulations!
Mission complete.
Thanks. I did the job of the regular Ocean Air Force that was supposed to come in.
Solitary. That's what that gambling nut job would say if he was still here.
That's right.
Humor, guys. Your buddy's making a joke.
I laughed. I laughed. You guys heard me laugh. I mean, it wasn't like good.
Some welcome.
Or whatever. I need to actually pay attention to what my score is. I should have gotten an A on the last one.
You lost planes, but the
I did
mission
take
succeeded.
damage, but that typically doesn't
However,
behoove you
some of
from
you
getting an
crossed
A
the
rank.
return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result
If
in
you guys like what you've seen so far and you want to see more of it, press the purple follow button on the main page. It not only gives me a little injection of dopamine, but also helps other people find me more easily. A rank, let's go! Look at that paycheck. And you can always unfollow me later if you don't care. But
You know, I've received a
so
medal
far,
for my ingenuity
my retention
in
rate is like
finding new
97%,
products. But just
which
remember,
mathematically
if you disobey orders, there's a special place in
pretty
solitary
good.
confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The
Oh
new
my god,
return
it's been
route will be
changed.
through Vinci Valley, a scenic and
Remember
rocky
that
karst
ancient dink, Mei?
The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected.
Yeah. Impressive.
So you will need to choose
numbers.
something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be
I'm
on your
a
side,
waste
but you're
of
doing
skin.
this whether you like
I'm a
it or
meat
not.
popsicle.
Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own.
Blah, blah, blah.
Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
You and I are gonna be friends. You might not sound like a nice person right now, but we'll help turn that around. That guy and I that was just talking, we're gonna be best buds by the end of everything. Destroy the enemy radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons. Okay. I'm sure that it's not gonna be that simple. It looks like it's mostly ground. They are clustered, so I'm probably going to want to use the MiG again. We did upgrade our standard missiles a little bit, which should help, but let's just take a cursory glance at the options available to us. I cannot afford any of this shit. Right? I can buy this for the upgrades, but what would I get out of the upgrades? I would get primarily a special weapon that I may not end up using. I'd pretty much be paying $115,000 to decelerate a little bit faster, and while that's valuable to me for dogfighting, would I care enough to get this specific? No, it's not worth it. I should just go for this one. Right? Quick maneuver, semi-active, high capacity. Multi-suppression, pulse laser. I mean, the pulse laser is good. It's basically like a super long-range machine gun, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep my money. Yes, I'm gonna keep my money. Anti-ground missile, please. And I'm going to try to make more use of my machine guns. I'm not going to try to use my missiles so much. Because last mission was more of an endurance test than anything. But
preparations complete.
Who's to say this one won't be either? Long Day is a pretty difficult mission in and of itself. Because you just saw why. Because there's like a clusterfuck of shit. But it's also the last one that I remember the most vividly. So this will be 80 to 90% of a surprise to me.
Set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 4, Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to
No, I figured not.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We get the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed. The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
I do want to go this way. To take care of this. Man, they're in a pretty annoying spot, huh? It's not worth going all the way over there for that.
They're investigating the ruins.
This fog fucking sucks.
They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out. Enough talk.
Enemy sighted, closing fast. You sure? In this weather?
Vehicle down.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone. I thought they were going to be a lot more clustered than this.
15 target destroyed.
Okay, I did not need to spend that missile.
Unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude. Destruction of target facility confirmed. Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands. Right out.
No.
Radar facilities are silent. radar.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home.
They're trying to get close enough to try to sell me NFTs.
Don't always go perfectly.
An AI-generated art. Oh, fuck.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible.
I sure will.
I'm not flying in here to help out some assholes that don't know shit about.
This is gonna be... Ah. Oh, fuck! No, wait! Oh, man! No! What the heck? It only disables you when it lightning strikes. That's good to know. Hopefully it doesn't put me back too far.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down.
I feel like I'm gonna put myself right in the same situation. However...
My house, there's a thin line between bravery and...
Okay. We're okay. Stop panicking. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Can I maybe get above the clouds in order to avoid this?
Alright, good start. Let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
I love that.
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Strider 4, back on your 6.
Please, I beg you.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar.
Cyclops 3, evade that missile.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
I doubted it. I knew it wouldn't.
Missile headed for Cyclops
It just needed to move a little bit ahead of me. Like that.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
Strider 4, missile inbound.
I didn't need to launch 2. One would have done it. Let's save our boys. In retrospect, I should have equipped air-to-air missiles. I didn't realize that it would be so air-heavy. I did not remember that. I also didn't remember the lighting. I remembered almost nothing about this, which is good because it gives the impression of like an actual blind play, which is what it is in practice. Come on, buddy. That should do it. It's flying pretty straight, yeah.
Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off. Get it for machines.
I just need to angle my nose up so that I don't get owned. And I should be good. That should be clean, right? Yeah.
UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 is moving off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in
Fuck off.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 2, watch your 6. Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Man, aren't these things like weak to lightning like Pokemon?
Enemy has a lockout.
Trigger, hostile behind you.
Yeah, no, I know, dude.
Stall warning.
Should do it, yeah.
Spare 15 locked on.
I should also do it, yeah. Clean. Extremely atmospheric mission. I love it. Ah! Missile Chan, no! We're just gonna assume that's gonna hit, yeah.
Cyclops 3.
I need to get up. I need altitude.
It's just me and one more to go.
It just sucks so much to get hit by lightning.
Any redemption today.
Good.
Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
Okay.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Man, this fight is so epic. Epic for the win. I sincerely doubt, yeah. I mean, the other planes just need to do what I'm doing, which is just fucking...
Cyclops 1 is breaking off.
Outdo dogfight you be accurate roughly 70% of the time.
In the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks.
Did we accidentally cheat a little bit by dying in their fire, therefore getting back our supply of
Spare squadron. Mission is
ammunition? Maybe.
base.
Nope. It's too easy.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units.
Wow, they are moving really fast.
I don't need any support. This is all mine.
Actually moving extremely fast.
He's glued to my tail.
It's the guy.
Still not firing.
The Erusian
I ain't
ace.
afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. I mean, that was a pretty gamer move, for sure. But he definitely Sun Tzu'd you just then. If you're weak where you are strong. I pulled the same moves in Star Wars Battlefront 2 as an ace pilot, which is a real thing. I had a reputation.
Shot down champ. He was toying with him. Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. It's with this guy. That's an SU-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for
We're gonna go after the little guys.
Negative. That's not possible.
And then go after the big boy.
We're gonna lose more friendlies.
It's just like an MMO. No, these guys are good. I hate you though.
Failing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, spare 11, form an element and take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Sol 3. They've got 2 rear guard.
I'd be very surprised if it hits. Oh, it did hit.
Copy that.
Can you die, sir, please?
Attack failed.
I'm sorry, you.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
You have a lot of armor? God damn, I thought my...
Managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Spare 15, this is your fight. Spare 11 can't touch him.
Huh? Oh. Oh, it's scripted. Okay. I was like, I hit your guy like 50 times. Just let me have it. Let's go.
Hostile has a lock. Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got
Hey,
him.
bud.
What's your status?
It's all according to Keikaku. Keikaku means plans.
Go get him. Bandits in the clouds. Chase him
He's
down.
just like me. We were born to dance with each other.
It's Mr. X for sure.
Cut from the same cloth.
We don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to the black as a sheep, just get my guys out of here. Understood.
Come on, buddy. And then come up from behind him. What the fuck was that? You can't do that. That's cheating.
Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
You telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking on.
No way.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Last a minute.
Just die.
Copy that. He's gonna do that anyway.
This guy must have spent 1 million points on his plane. He's got the chip that lets him be as big.
Spare 15 caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm sorry, did he have lasers?
Moving to assist.
Ah! Fuck off. So bad, dude. He's got some kind of... I would like I would like my HUD back, please. Where are you going? Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
You need to get out of here. This is my turf. Yeah, no shit.
This is Sol 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Sol 1, the clouds are rolling.
No. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? My God. Why would you? Why? Oh, I was so close to having his blood. Oh, man. Okay, well, we have an ad break in 2 minutes. I'm just going to run it now so we have an hour to roll with. Let me just run ads now. You can avoid ads entirely by subscribing, so on and so forth, yada, 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 90 seconds. Just bear with it.
Shot down Champ.
No, it put me back here.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Okay, so it's just literally.
Why some full force craft flying out of bounds?
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tableau bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do. Sol 2, Sol 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The battle's mine. Copy that, King. Don't copy that.
Our battle should be legendary. Assuming it don't get hit by fucking lightning again. Is it just like literally a matter of waiting? I don't remember that, but that seems what it wants me to do. It's not gonna let me kill him.
Locked on target.
I have a lock.
Where are you, bastard? I just want to take pot shots at you. I hit you like 10 times. You're obviously hacking.
Caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Doesn't miss an opening. The guy's a goddamn flying wizard. Wiseman, you see that color? When he's flying? It's Mr. X for sure. The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess
Sure
with this guy.
is.
It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the way.
Let's just go up. Let's just go up. This clearly is like an endurance test thing. I don't think I'm actually supposed to hit him.
Understood.
I mean, that's not my, that's my impression. I mean, I hit him like 8 times, but... Tappies. Tappies. Little tappies.
You telling me there's only 2 craft taking out the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Persian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that.
Does need to be on.
Sol 2, this is Sol 1. Sol 2 here. What's up?
I just need to not have my nose pointed to the ground. Should be able to get him. And now he's like being a cool guy, flying through the mountains. Using his anti-lightning capabilities to avoid getting owned.
Missile hit.
He's after me.
No, managed to take it in a non-critical area.
What happened to Fox 1? This thing that you like doing? I appreciate it.
Nice.
That's not right. Doing a 180-degree turn like that, bruh? Mom says that you can't do that. Mom says it's my turn with the high G. 180 turn plane.
Dodged again. Interesting. Through white lines. Do they signify something?
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
He appears to be leaving. If he's trying to debate me, it's working. Okay, I do have to just wait him out.
He has a lock on you.
In the plane right now? Fuck me, dude. I can't be. I have to actually not try to be cheeky with this. I don't think I'm supposed to win. This is one of those Final Fantasy boss fights that. Let me get space. I need to not be in here.
Spear 15, enemy's got a lock.
Yeah, no, I know. To altitude poisoning yet? Like what is this?
Focus on your own job, Seymour. Took a lightning strike. Control regained. No issues.
Even lightning fairly positive. That guy's the real thing.
All I have to do is wait for his heart to explode, right? It's just an airborne version of the old sniper from MGS Sagier or whatever. If I remember right. Okay, I literally did have to wait him out. It was just objective : survive. Understood.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
What do you mean?
Hey,
what do you mean?
Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
That's idiot, sir.
Will he be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Pretty good looking plane. I like this one.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now.
I don't know if I'm getting any kind of points bonus from doing these, but I do it for the fans because, like, the chat becomes incorrigible if I don't do these. They're like, I want to see the runway scenes. I want to see the runway scenes. And I'm like, please, just
stay on course.
Stop shouting. But then you become like a cacophony of voices all demanding to see the landing scenes to the point that you start overlapping each other's voices into like creepy unison, like a horror movie. And then that's when I just fucking get out of there. And that's also why I do the runway scenes every time.
Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
I know.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots.
Hot dogs.
But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, He saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him.
That was me.
It was like
I was
seeing how
there.
a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them.
From below?
Sounds like what happened to our guys today.
I don't actually know.
So many made it back alive.
Okay, so she is talking about the enemy
I
pilot.
bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron.
I was not a fan of us getting lightning struck into the cliff after we had landed like 10 hits on the enemy
You
ace.
returned without permission.
I mean, it was a story-based loss. So like we weren't going to be able to kill him regardless, but I'm pretty proud of the fact that we were able to get 10 hits on them.
Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all,
He's
we
coming
have to get a
around.
favorable report out of them.
He's acting like... Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I'm sure he said something like, you might all be, you know, successful and have like a KD of like 20, but remember, you're still the gross stuff at the bottom of my boot. Yeah. One day, you and I are gonna be friends.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that?
Yeah, right?
The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us.
So here's this giant enemy crab.
Gung-ho?
So that's a very neat thing. Channel points, bottom left of your chat box.
Small talk,
You can make sounds at any time. It only takes about 2 hours of watching to make a funny noise in chat.
Nothing like what I expected.
The kids these days love fucking noises, so I made sure to include some.
Library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while.
Augers is my favorite.
But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Spooky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
God, I'm so cool.
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
Yeah, what a stupid head. What
I
a
went to the
silly
hangar
mix.
to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though.
If any one of the 8,000 people in chat that are familiar with aircraft or aviation terms,
Even so,
what
I
is a
decided
hot
to
dog?
give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Why do they call the pilot man's hot dogs?
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience.
He's so angry.
The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers.
I very vaguely remember this one.
You're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Wouldn't you want to uplift me for the best chances of success? Oh yeah, this is definitely I definitely remember this. Yeah, we're gonna want to carry something that's like mustard. Queen's Custom. What does that mean? Okay, so we have some more options here. Electromagnetic launcher. Okay. No. No. A cruise missile? I mean, that seems pretty funny. But can we afford it? Yeah, we would be able to afford it. I'd be willing to do it if it's funny, but does it go anywhere else? Like anywhere else that we care about? Missile lock round range? Words are hard. I do want improved standard missiles. I do. What's this? Use some capabilities of a missile that's locked onto you. For survivability, that might be worth it. Going this route enables us to afford a lot. I feel like we could probably get one more mission out of the MiG-29 that we have. I would presume. I mean, the cruise missile just sounds funny. I don't know how good it is. I feel like I have to do it. I might never go this route again. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're sending it. Fuck it, we're doing it live. I'm not a huge fan of the appearance of the aircraft. However, having a cruise missile sounds too good. To be honest with you. Max aircraft speed also sounds funny. I don't know if I want to spend any more here, though. I don't need max speed. I mean, this is pretty fast enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it. We have obtained the Gripen. How does this compare? Okay, so it's a little bit more maneuverable. Look at the size of that bad boy. It's so girthy. Queen's Custom slightly enhances acceleration, top speed, overall maneuverability, and stability. That seems insanely fucking good. Sure. Acceleration. Special missile reload time for sure. Reload limit, 22 cruise missile sounds good. Missile power. to a certain extent. I mean, we're not really going to be going in for much machine gunning, but this seems entirely plausible to me. Funny cruise missile plane, let's go.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too. Destroy everything in sight. I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military. Really, you look anything like military? Damn, that's what I call fireworks. Yeah! Start destroying the facilities around the harbor. Another one dropped. Take this. Burn, bitches. Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. I've got more bad news.
Holy shit, we're getting so much going on in this. What the fuck?
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. It's too easy. It's like watching a fireworks display. Burn, baby, burn. Quietly plugging away. Bandog was right. We're no proper military. We're not familiar than thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Oh boy. Yeah, I got greedy on that. I didn't need to take the damage.
3 minutes remaining. An SX-2 entering AO in 3 minutes. Shit, we're out of time. Spare 15, target destroyed. There's a lock on Trigger's burn. Spare 15 locked. Missile away.
You fuck off, please. Just die. Die.
Enemy sticking in my rear. Lock on hostile. Hostile is locked. Need help. Missile. Almost out of special weaponry. There aren't enough interceptors.
So the plan is to use
2 minutes remaining.
the cruise missiles in between. Good. And just aiming for clusters. Even though there's not really that much in the way of. We're getting there, we're getting there. I want to aim for that one clump that's right there. We're definitely gonna clear it. It's not gonna be super simple. I mean, the cruise missiles are definitely funny and they happen to help a lot.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Oh my god, that's a pretty hefty shit, man.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on? Here it goes. It's all because countries exist.
Alright, we cleared the point threshold. it's just a matter of, you know, me being a little bit.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
Look at that oil. Burn up the sea.
Good.
Missile incoming. Evade.
And then we'll drop our last missile. I don't know, here is good. Our last cruise missile, rather.
Like this any day. Megastorm Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the truck. Make sure their routes are split.
Yeah, we cleared it.
Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
Get one last destroyed blade in. Well, what's all this now? You can't find me with trucks.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up. Why are they popping on and off of radar? Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast. Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style. Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you
I got sand in my butt crack.
Okay.
That sucks. We'll go after these since we just happen to see them.
Got one on radar.
I wish I had my cruise missile, even though it would be extremely excessive.
People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
I love this for me. I love this. A very cool visual effect.
Tank truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
I sure will, fam.
They don't run out of gas, right?
I got bogeys on my 6.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel.
Oh boy, there's some.
I heard diesel engines can. Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare tube count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return. Just following orders to find tankers.
The new man jib.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves. Nice sentiment, Band Dog.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked it.
We're being a little uncautious at the moment. Should not be flying this. Are you serious? Oh my god, this truck is so fast. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, dude.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350.
Yeah, no, I know. I need to get a little speed away.
They pick up counts aircraft?
If I get hit from anything though, now that I've successfully bumped the ground. Are you serious? How evasive is this truck, man?
Destroy the tankers. There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming. A cat doesn't have enough life to carry out orders. Do your duty and take out the tankers. Trigger, I like your style.
We need to actually try to finish this pretty fast instead of picking off optional targets like we otherwise might have.
Tanker confirmed eliminated. Keep going. Burn it all. Trigger, behind you! Behind you! The tankers are getting farther away.
Oh my god, there's a tanker that is so close to actually running them.
I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your...
Why are there so many tankers, bruh? We're dead. There's no way to get up from that altitude. I took too hard of an angle. I was trying to be fancy. I paid for it dearly.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up. Trigger trashed the target. Why are they popping on and off of radar? Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks up.
I'm just gonna take it one thing at a time.
Something, strike fast.
I mean, that was what I was doing, but like more so.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough. Are you sure you can trust
We have to try and clear as many as we can before the drones come in. round.
Okay, keep that for the best.
This is apparently what I was alluding to me doing before. I saw some this way. I'm also moving too fast. I have a very heavy...
Trucks don't run on
What?
jet
On the pedal?
I heard diesel engines can. Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
Where is it? I know they're here.
Spare tube count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusia
Right there.
territory.
There they are.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you chew on a bone? Trigger eliminated target. Chase it down, dimwit.
They're so evasive. These naturally occurring trucks. We'll go for the back ones first. No, there's not necessarily any... Holy shit, the fucking... Gotta watch our speed here. That should be clean. Yeah, we got it. We'll clear the other ones that are nearby, and then chase the others, dude! Oh, God! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Stop telling me it's not fine. It's fine. It is so fine. Okay, so we're gonna take advantage of the fact that we have been provided cruise missiles again by virtue of dying.
That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
It is perhaps harder than it would appear to control the Mr. Plane when it is fucking whipping all around randomly.
That cheers me up. You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself.
Maybe if we're smart and we follow the roads.
Got one on radar. Moving.
We'll go for the closest ones first. And then as soon as we get a firm lock,
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
we're gonna slow down a little bit because we know that we're gonna be coming up on them.
Down your targets. Tanker truck destroyed.
Okay, that cleared two, but did not kill the...
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Oh my god, I need to move a little bit out.
They pave desert highways nicely, you know?
I'm so used to dogfighting that. It's hard. Oh, I'm going backwards, dude.
Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return. Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you chew on a bone? Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves. Nice sentiment.
Was there one back here? We need to wait a moment for the other ones to appear that are near us, and then we'll worry about the ones that are further away. Oh my god, there was one at the cluster that we missed. Where are you? There you are. That cruise missile should help.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point. They're coming from the north. Did they pick up counter-aircraft?
And then we just need to pick a direction and stick to it. We're gonna try to ignore... Fuck, there was one right...
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers. There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming. You're out of your goddamn mind. A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders. Do your duty and take out the tankers.
We'll launch a cruise missile at this next one.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
All future tankers now get the cruise missile treatment.
He's too quick.
It is around here, but where? There you are, fucker.
Target destroyed.
We have to take care of these ones that are closer to the border.
Locked on. Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I don't think that connected.
I'm sticking around. You know when that political offender check is arrived, don't you? Higher chance of living with them.
They didn't all connect.
Target.
Trigger again?
Good. Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily.
Why did it explode like that?
Gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Stop yelling at me. You have no idea how stressful this is.
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Thankfully, the cruise missiles are extremely long range.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon systems acting up. I can't fly like this. I'm gonna break off.
Missed it.
There he goes, running away.
Have to do another pass.
Through the drones here. Just say what you want. Have fun with you.
The sandstorm actually helped us a little bit there.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later. Damn. Target is down.
Good. Okay.
Uncovered another one.
Wasted that cruise missile. That sucks.
We're hiding somewhere.
Where are you? Hard break to evade the missile. Evade the missile. Okay, we did it. Got too close to the explosion. It's still pretty funny that it hits us.
HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft.
Okay, so 15 times the charm.
Burning
Look
up
at
all those
that.
tankers will starve their drones for a while.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Work like a charm.
Monster
If you think it's believed to survive, you might as well get your last rights now.
bitch!
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait,
I
you were in earshot, John?
am the Senate.
Oh shit, oh shit. I wasn't even paying attention to the slamming sound.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
Excuse me? Did you single-handedly take down 20 fuel trucks? I don't think so. We don't need to watch me absolutely slaughter everything 100% the first time.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed.
Okay.
So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.
I did it. I trained him. B? That's because I died once? That hurts my soul a little bit. But that mission sucked, so I'll take a B. We're gonna do one more mission, including exposition, and then we're gonna call it. Because even though I'm enjoying this immensely, I probably need a break more than I feel.
Unit as a valid military force, or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to
I
atone
appear
for
to be
your
malfunctioning.
crimes by carrying out.
Please hold. Please hold. Just give me a minute. This is all part of standard maintenance. You know, being a robot man does come with some challenges. If I could get my shit, dude, calm down. That would be preferred. Want my model to work. Just because I itched my eyebrow does not mean that you have permission to break. Pardon me while I do some quick behind the scenes maintenance. Listen, motherfucker, you need to. I paid American Uncle Sam dollars for you to work properly, and you're gonna. So if you've been enjoying what you've seen so far, press the purple follow button on the main page. It means a lot to me, and it'll let you see more content more often. You fucking crave it like crazy, so I have to make sure that I provide it to you as quickly as humanly possible. Okay. And we should be back. Right? Yeah, look at that.
Missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight.
I would imagine.
The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds
from the
to hide
satellite?
from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
You are going to warm up to me. I know this does not appear to be the case to you, but I assure you that it will happen. Let's take a cursory look around. I mean, this seems like another, like if our objective is to go after ground targets, the cruise missile angle makes sense to me still. Like, it wasn't a bad plane. It doesn't really go anywhere that I would prefer, but it's not a bad plane. So we're just gonna... Do we have any special missile upgrades here? I do want these. I mean, at least I want the homing capabilities reduction of enemy missiles. So I'll grab these. If only for this part. And then spend nothing else. Gripin, my beloved. We don't... I mean, we might need de-icing here. I don't know. Special missile reload, load limit, standard missile power. This is just an overall boost. I don't need acceleration. I do need more protection. Okay, let's do it. Send it. Last mission, here we go.
Convicts, proceed with your mission now.
I also remember borderline nothing about this mission. We are getting close enough to mission 10, where the DLC missions canonically factor in, and I have never experienced the DLC missions at all.
That means no missiles.
I'm very interested in that because I've heard that they're good.
Talk about an enclosed space. What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of banddogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
You sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
Where am I targeting?
The radar isn't under a cloud. Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Missile away. Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
I do not know how we we should have gotten punished severely for that.
Just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked picked up a bunch of intel.
Fullman, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bandog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Oh, fuck you.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there. Spare 15, missile away. Here comes the anti-air missile. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality. Into the clouds. Missile.
That should do it, right?
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites.
Oh man, the hard turn didn't do it?
They got Spare 15.
What are they, like supersonic missiles? I mean, I was told that the... Oh, from the beginning. Okay, sure.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you watch and understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation.
I do appreciate that the cruise missiles are 10,000.
Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
We're gonna go the other way just for fun.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of Bandogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar
Let's
facility
just follow the natural...
should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only
By natural path, I mean this clearly problematic.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds.
Yeah, no, I know.
Missile. They don't have anywhere to run. Pick them off.
Love it. I love that for me.
Missile. Evade.
We're going to use flares.
However, not all radars have been taken out. Satellite's still in operation.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go that route.
They got Spare 15.
I can't dodge them. I can't dodge them. I just have to use flares to do it. Which is not worth risking. Unless I have a cruise missile angle. We're gonna go left. And then, which we got further with last time.
Even you watch and understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
You tell me what to do, you're not my roll down.
Enemy aircraft are heading this way. Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of Bandogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out. The radar is under a cloud. Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you
We're just gonna go for the objectives.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy.
Missions do be painful enough.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Go down.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Okay, missiles slammed into it, so we just need to duck back down. Which I knew.
A bunch of intel.
Fullman, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
That's gonna slam into the mountain, right? No, cleared it. Pretty amazing.
I think you might be right.
Up below the clouds.
Radar site destroyed.
Mountain chain. There we go. The wind do be windy.
You're in plain view, Spare 15.
I know. I know.
Cancel alert.
I know.
Remember that satellite is up there.
I know.
Missile.
You're best shaking off missiles when moving through the clouds.
Missile. 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 Pull up.
Did that not connect?
Missile.
Here comes the anti-air missile.
Missile.
Good.
Missile.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
You can do it the exercise.
Thank God we have the freedom of breathe now.
What's going on, Bandog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
Uh-oh.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the Peel base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies.
Way.
Time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops. Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Hey!
Oh Lord.
Sea fighters do not attack. Shit.
We're the good guys. I promise.
These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Yeah, no, what?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
It's super impossible.
Markings and craft type.
There's no time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get close up to identify one, then just chase that one. Got it.
Close combat. I don't know who's on whose team.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive.
That's a pretty game.
Head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? Hey, the enemy's working in coordination. Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy? How do they know?
Wop 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 wop. Gonna chill here for a second. How are you guys doing? Are you enjoying the stream?
I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blimps around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
This is when we become a team.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight.
Nice and tight. And it was this day that we bonded as a family.
Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood.
Oh my God, the vocals.
Enemies will be marked as enemies. I decide when you die.
Shit.
Flares and chaff fire.
I don't think so, bud.
Spare 15 locked. is codenamed Helios.
I missed
It's a
it.
long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
What?
Arsenal birds?
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working.
I love that for me.
Man, dog. Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, four, three, two, one.
Don't get caught.
What the fuck?
We've got allies in the airspace. Don't they care about the pilots?
Target was not hit.
Bye, bud.
Spare 15 bandits launched. There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate.
They're all around me.
Shoot down remaining hostiles.
I need help. I'm on it.
Thankfully, I'm wearing my brown flight suit today.
Spare 15 Fox 2. Projectile on radar.
Oh, good. We have MMO UEs now. I love that for me.
Impact.
Ow! What? I was out of the zone.
Done. The enemy's not letting up. Enemy dead ahead. He's mine.
Damn. Helios inbound. Helios incoming.
Jesus Christ.
Count. One to go. Go get him.
What do you mean?
Where is it?
Count.
Rhino, this is it.
What? Where? I killed them all. Game?
All right, I got the last one.
I
Damn it.
I think it was too efficient. I fucked the script a little bit.
What?
I mean, I killed too fast. It was probably meant to be scripted. That Cal would have a feel-good moment.
You did that on purpose, Band Dog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control.
What?
Return to base.
Son of a bitch.
I missed it. What'd he do? What did he do?
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him.
I'm gonna get a B.
I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
You know that you're saying this out loud, right? Hey, look at that! That's pretty good.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
A rank. I'm not expecting that. I got punished super hard, more than once. Alright, we're gonna get to the exposition part, and that'll set the tone for next stream.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Erusia our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day, we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it.
Enemy eyes. Enhance.
A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique.
Rotary phone, my
I
beloved.
lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country.
Yeah, if you sign up to Verizon or something.
Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too.
I mean, you haven't escaped once. You planned them.
A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board.
I don't understand what's
There's
happening.
only one seat left.
That's something about the
I
pipe?
said cool. That's exactly what I
It
wanted.
clearly struck some kind of deal with the base commander. Because the base is getting packed up, and she wants to live.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The
Pardon
Air
time.
Force Base
That's what I'm
444
talking
Squadron
about.
is now
Wow.
officially legit.
Give me a moment while I push
In
out the ads.
celebration, you were to join
No, I hit the ad run
the
button.
operation
I'm so
to take
sorry.
back the base on Tyler Island
I
in
had
southwestern
to have fucked
Erusia.
up at some point. Brace
The
your
battle
ads.
is underway, and the airport
You'll
to
see
the
it in the
south
VOD.
has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all
I
be
meant to hit the
stationed
snooze
at the
button.
airport.
Holy shit.
The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Erusia. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osia. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there.
What?
Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life.
Oh, you bet I will.
If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You were covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Protect me, though. Okay. I'm gonna wait for ads to be over. They should be over soon, if they aren't already. Thank you so much for coming out. We are going to be playing this game to completion. I'm enjoying it immensely. The next time that we're going to be streaming Ace Combat is Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Regional Equivalent. Otherwise, the next stream that I'm going to be doing is Final Fantasy XI, which is my primary bread and butter for the channel, on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So I will see you there. I'm going to send you to a Final Fantasy XI related channel. Do me a solid, pop in, say hi to improve their quality of life, and then you can just duck out if you want to. It helps boost the spirits of alleged small streamers. To have human interaction, imagine. Disgusting. not followed yet, and you would like to see more of this, just press the follow button. It helps me out immensely and helps the algorithm find people that may be interested in watching my stuff. Let us find a streamer to send you to. Let us send you over to someone that I have not sent to you raiders to before. This person looks good. I know nothing about them, but I am sure that they are very nice individuals. Thank you so much for being here. You should see a prompt of some description soon, or in a moment. I will see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.